Welcome back to my channel, Coding Pills, just like taking small pills of knowledge video. In this lecture, we will creating the all the packages which is need to implementing the project structured wise, so, so that our developers will not getting confused which code where is present. Okay, to avoid this conflict, we need packages. So what are the packages? Let's suppose if you want to creating the table, you need a table package, right? That technical term is called entity. How to create it? Just click to the our parent package, control and go to the packages and click next. And here you have to provide dot entity. In this package, all the tables related classes will be present inside of this package. After this, if we want to communicate with the database, that means that code will be present in that particular packages. For that, we need one more packages called a repository package. Just click to the package. Here, same again, create the repository. This is called the repository package. Okay, this is the sub package of uh, was it the Spring Boot contact management system. This is the parent package. Inside of this, we will be having some other packages called entity, repository, and to dealing with the database, you have to write all the logic, all the code which is perform the database related things, right? If you want to log in, you have to write the code in a particular packages so that the developer can easily understand. So the a login related code will be present in the this package. If you are not going to search for the package entity package, then the repository package, why? In the real time, you will be having thousands of classes. So you might be getting confused where which class is present. To avoid those conflict, you need one more package where the our logic part is present called business logic called in the technical term is called a service package. Okay, which is provide the services of the our APIs. So just click to the control and again package. The package will be a service package. Okay, and after this, see when you are writing the our logic, that exceptions will occur. If the user entered the wrong password, it will throw the error. To avoid those error in the runtime, you will be having an exception class where they manage the all the exception related things, right? So we also need a exception package where all the custom exception will be there, which is created by the programmer. So control n package and here create exception. Okay, click finish. After this, let's suppose if you're having a front-end developer, okay? So front-end developer, whenever you click to the login button, you have to get some data or error. How to get it? You have to communicate with the backend. How to communicate that? To communicate with the backend, you will need a URL, and the URL related things will be present in a controller package, which is communicate with the our client side. Client is also called as a front-end type. Okay, so for that here, just control and package called a controller where all the controller related things will be present. Okay, finish it. You also in this project we will need a configuration package. But let's suppose if you are login through the Firebase or authenticate with the OTP in those related things, you will be need a configuration package where that particular services will be configured there. Okay, but here we will not using that package, so will not need it here. So these are the package we needed. After this, we have to create all the classes which we need to perform. So we're just creating the classes after this. In the controller package and entity package. So in the entity package, first of all, we need one table name table. So let's here control and create a class called a contact. Okay, contact and just finish it. Okay, this is the contact class. And now you think that this class is a table. How to know that this class is table? Then let me, I will explain you later how to creating this class in the database. But just know that we need this class right now. Okay, after this, we also need a response structure. So control N class response structure. The name itself is saying that response will be stored inside of this response structure, URI. And here, just the type of data will be stored. This is a generic type. Okay, the two classes is created inside of the entity. So now if we want to search where is the contact is present. So name itself is contact. Contact will be present in a table. So let's go to the entity package and search where is the contact is present. And the contact is present here. Easily to search, but if the contact is present in a controller, so developer know that always contact tables is present inside of entity, but by mistake the class is shifted to the controller, so developer will be confused where the file is present. Okay, to avoid those conflict, for that reasons we need a package. Okay, entity is done now. After this, we need a repository package where the our interface will be created. The interface, the beauty of the repository package is, let's first create the related name. So let's take I'm contact, EACT contact, REPOSITORY repository. So as you can see here, the contact repository means that present in a repository package. It's easily to understand that this interface will be present in a repository package. Now this is the interface which have to which is communicate with the our database. How to communicate that? So we have to extend this class extends to the JPA repository. As you can see here in the third of the place, the JPA repository which is present in a Spring for rd.springframework.data.jpa repository. If you remember, this dependency is added in my project. That's why I'm getting this option. So just click here, and as you can see here, it will be suggested to add the two things here. The first is a class name. So which class will be provided? The class will be a contact. So contact is our contact, and import the exact package where the contact is present. And if you remember, the contact is present in a org.manage org.springboot.contact management system entity package. So just click here and import it. And it will also store the ID. So let's here take the integer here, integer. Okay, these three things are should be these two things we needed here. Till now, you don't have to confuse here. Why we need this, we'll explain later. I'm just creating what are the things we needed. Okay, we'll explain you later how to use which classes. Okay, this is the interface which is extended to the JPA repository. By the help of this JPA repository, we will perform the CRUD operations. How to perform it, we'll know later. Till now, just know that creating these classes. Okay, now the repository is done, and after this, let's move to the service. Control N class called service, where the service class is present. So just write a contact service, TSCT contact service. Okay, and after this, let's move to the controller, where the our controller is present. Let's click to the class, and here just contact 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 controller CONTROLL here. Okay, controller. So now our all the classes is created, but as you can see here, still the exception class is not created. Inside the exception package, there is nothing is created. So let's create here as well. So in the exception package, what we needed to handle the exceptions, we need a handler, right? So here, control N class we have to create a exceptional handler. So what will be that name of the that controller? Sorry, contact contact exception handler. Okay, this is the first one. And what type of error you have to throw? So the next one is control and class is contact not found. Contact not found exception, because we know that this exception will be occurred in a runtimes. That's why I need a contact not found exceptions. So these are the class we needed right now. That's all about in this video. Next video will creating the our database and performing all the operations. Okay, so that's all about these videos. Thank you for watching. Coding pills just like taking small pills of knowledge every day.